Yo guys, I've been getting a lot of comments on videos about how to get better aim or even tips about switching from console to PC. So that's what this video is going to be about today. This is going to be one of my longer videos, but it's packed full of content. So make sure to stick around to the end. Hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching. But first, if you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and maybe even subscribe because it really helps me out a lot. Thank you. Let's get on with the video. So obviously to get good aim, you're going to need to play the game a lot. I have 1,000 hours. And that's how long it took me to get decent, mediocre aim. And you can definitely do it faster. I've been slacking. I could have been doing more to work on my aim. Obviously, the more work you put in, the better your aim's going to be over time. First, let's hop into the shooting range. So for the shooting range, if you're trying to work on aim instead of recoil, I recommend grabbing the 417, put a hollow on it, muzzle brake, vertical grip, no barrel, no underbarrel. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but no underbarrel is what I do. In my opinion, this area right here, this is for recoil control. See how your spray is doing. So we can skip this for now, but I definitely will be coming back. This area right here, it's kind of just working on keeping your crosshair on the target. See this, like, try to trace as you're moving, and as you're leaning, try to keep your crosshair on the target's head. Obviously, it won't be perfect at first, but after you work on this for a while, it'll start to get better. And even if you want to, you can move them back, move them forward. And a good thing I like to do here, I like to practice my quick peeks. It's a good way to practice your quick peek, get the wall up, and then obviously just peek around it. But the real reason we're here is this right here. So if you've ever heard of Kovacs or Aim Labs, it's an aim trainer. And they have scenarios in the game where there's targets that pop up and you're going to want to shoot the targets as they move in a specific way. So if you come up to this, go to options, round duration, it doesn't really matter. I like to have mine on 2 minutes. Target type. So this is kind of personal preference, but I like to do either dummy or a small ball. On headshot only, you can do use cover if you want because the enemies will peek in and out of the cover, but I kind of think it slows me down, so I don't try that much. Maximum targets, I set it to 4 just so there's more stuff on the screen moving. Target move speed. If you're a beginner, I recommend starting with either walk or idle because it's kind of hard to hit the sprinting targets, but eventually you are going to want to move up to the sprint, run, or even random. Target distance. If you're a beginner, I recommend starting with near and then obviously moving up to medium, far, and then random. Reposition timer, I don't have this on, but basically what this does, after the decoy spawns in, if you don't shoot it in a certain amount of time, it will despawn and respawn somewhere else. And infinite magazine, obviously. It's good to have so you don't waste time reloading all the time. All right, so let's try this out with the dummies first. I got it on random distance, random speed. So as you can see, these guys are walking. This one back here is running. So basically what you want to do, you kind of just want to work on headshots. So basically what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to start slow. Don't try to like flick super fast right away because that's not going to work. You're not going to be able to hit your targets as efficiently. I recommend starting slow, make sure you're on the target and then shoot. It's kind of harder with the ones that are moving, but make sure you're on the target. Obviously, as you get better, you can start going faster. So yeah, that's the one with the dummies. So if you decide to do the other target types, start with the big ball. Test that one out first. Because the small ones are very small. Not going to lie. Especially if they're far away, it's kind of hard to see. Alright, so as you can see, now I have a switch to big ball. Let's test this one. As you can see, it's a large red circle just moving, different speeds. Pretty much the same idea as the last one. You just look around, shoot the targets. This one is a lot easier than using the dummies, just because the ball is bigger than the head would be. Let's switch to the small balls. But for this one, I'm going to keep the move speed to idle. Target distance, I'll leave it at random. But you can do close, medium, far, whatever. So since the balls are smaller, you're going to have to take more time to make sure you're on the target. As you can see, some of these are really hard to see. Like that one that was way up here, it almost blended in with these red flags. I almost wish you could change the color of the ball so you could see them better to like a blue color or maybe a green. or maybe even white. But this is what we have to work with, so can't complain. It's still pretty good compared to what we used to have back in the day. Like this one, you can see this one up here, it's pretty hard to see. All right, so that's all I'm gonna show you for this section. Now I'm gonna come on, all right, so that's all I'm gonna show you for this. I'm going to press 7, which brings up the operator selection. I'm going to look through all the operators, see what I want to use, and I'm going to choose Iona. I'm going to skip this part just because it's kind of like self-explanatory. You work on quick peaks. You can also work on recoil control to the actual body instead of a target, so it kind of like helps. This is kind of personal preference, which way you want it. You can either have the bullseye or you can have the silhouette of the player. All right, so I'm going to try out the silhouette. I got it on 5 meters right now. Obviously, depending on the gun, it's going to be different, the recoil spray. But as you can see, it makes imprints where the bullets hit for a certain color. And if you switch weapons, I got the gun. I got the Gon 6, but okay, I guess it doesn't. Hold on. Oh, okay. I'm kind of just embarrassing myself now. You switch weapons, changes to a different color. So you can kind of see which one's which. Got green, orange, blue. Yeah, let's move it back a little bit. I forgot how to control recoil, basically. Let's switch to the target. Definitely a lot easier to stay on target because bigger circle, you know? But I recommend just trying to keep your spray in this initial circle. Obviously, I don't know why, but I'm not controlling recoil that well right now. Let's go to an easier gun. Okay, my mouse is like glitched, bro. Over time, you'll get better and better, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to sweat if your recoil is going all over the place because everyone starts somewhere, man. No one is going to be the greatest player of all time the first time they ever play. So a thing I like to do on here to learn the recoil, I like to shoot and not control it at all, just see where it goes. So this one goes up and to the right slightly. All right, so to combat that, you want to pull down and to the left slightly. Obviously, that's not the best. I mean, I got a little part right here that came up, but most of it is towards the middle, in my opinion. So that's all for the shooting range. You can work on any weapon here, any gun, any operator, anything. You could probably even figure out a way to do knifing. All right, so let's move on to how I warm up. Keep your aim consistent. I recommend warming up before you play every time, every single time. Play without warming up, you will not be consistent. You will not be able to judge if your aim's getting better or not. So I'm going to show you guys my warm up. I come in here to training, map training, and then target drill. I have choose side on random. You can set this to attacker or defender, whichever one you want to work on if you like a certain gun better. And I have the map set on random ranked, but you can honestly do whatever. It doesn't really matter. All right, so once you're loaded in, I got defense this time. I'm gonna choose someone who's really fast and a gun that I want to work on the recoil for. I'm gonna go Jaeger this time because I kind of want to master the 416 carbine. The whole goal of this is to warm up your flicks, warm up your aim, get you used to like moving your crosshair to targets, or even just keeping your crosshair placement in the right spot. So you always want to have your crosshair head level, not too low, unless you hear them crouch, obviously. Unless you know they're crouched, you hear them crouch. As you can see, I'm coming through here, finding all the bots. I'm not spraying at them. I'm moving my crosshair to their head and then tapping once, just so I know that I'm actually controlling that I'm getting the headshot, not a lucky spray. For this map training, you can also work on quick peeks, the left and right side. I definitely recommend doing that because it's a very good skill to have for the real game. What's something I do, you see this up at the top, right? So for one of these, like the whole 15 targets, I'll work on a specific thing. Like I'll only do quick peeks for the whole 15. And then when it goes to the next one, I'll switch it and do something else. Like I'll only do full sprays for the whole 12, 15 targets, whatever it is. So on and so forth. Like just keep working on everything. Keep working on the spots where you need to improve on. If you need to work on keeping your crosshair up, I'd say You don't even really need to go on targets. Just make sure you like learn the head level and just try to mentally, like cognitively keep your crosshair head level at all times. Another good thing about map training, it shows you the common angles that people hold. So it kind of helps you build up game sense in a way. Good way to play this is to try to not take any damage at all. If you look on the bottom left, you see damage received. You don't actually die in this mode, but you can take a lot of damage. So I'd say try to work on clearing the wave without taking any damage, or as little damage as you can. It's not really necessary to do that, but I think it's beneficial in the long run, because you're kind of working on shooting the enemies without getting shot. You can also work on movement and everything in this mode. Alright, so yeah, this is a nice endless way to get your initial warm-up going. Some people end at this, but me personally, I take it a step further. Alright, so after I'm done with the map training here, I like to hop in a arcade match. So from arcade settings, I have it set on weapon roulette, free-for-all, team deathmatch, and golden gun. I would recommend only having it on free-for-all and team deathmatch. I don't even know what weapon roulette is, and golden gun might be the worst mode of all time. You can choose any operator you want. I'm gonna go Vigil. I want to use the SMG-12. So there's a lot of different things you can do here. You can either just work on raw aim, or you could also bait off your teammates and learn how to play off your teammates' deaths to your advantage. Now, you shouldn't be doing this in ranked. You shouldn't just make your teammates go in every time just so you can get an easy kill off them, because that's just messed up. It's just to learn how to refrag better, not to just learn how to bait your teammates. You're going to want to know how to refrag in order to trade picks. Negative 2k, you know, nothing wrong with that. You know, everyone starts somewhere, right? Ha ha ha. Okay, so this guy's cheating. He just... Okay, I know I'm not the only one who just saw that, bro. This guy just walked through the wall, bro. He just walked through the wall. This motherfucker is Harry Potter, bro.
Seconds.
This guy is Harry Potter. I didn't even get to warm up because we got dudes walking through the wall and shit, bro. That's crazy. Sorry about the crash out, guys. I'm going to start up another one and try to explain myself a little better. All right, so after 3 requeues, I finally found the game. Ignore my name, by the way, Wet Biscuit. You know, no hidden Easter egg there. All right, so I'm actually going to hop on a different operator this time because Vigil has bad luck. You know what? Play a little bit of Bandit. I love Bandit. I love me some Bandit, bro. Bandit is my favorite defensive operator in this game. He's so versatile, bro. Yo, the glaze is unreal for Bandit, for real. Since it's free for all, you're kind of just working on either movement to get away from people, to like bait out shots, to bait out the magazines, or obviously just aiming, trying to hit your target, trying to get as many kills as possible. And while you're doing this, make sure to keep your crosshair placement head level. You are always going to want to do that. Little 2-piece right there. That's pretty nice. Won't lie.
Double kill.
Easy trade right there. So obviously, don't play like that guy. Don't just camp. That's a lame thing to do. Be a man. Move around the map. Don't sit in a damn corner and camp, bro. So as you see, if you keep your crosshair placement pretty high, your first bullet's going to be a headshot. So you're not going to need to shoot that many bullets. It's not only going to make you save more ammo and be more efficient with your ammo, but also allow you to get more kills since you have more ammo in your clip. And let you be more efficient with those. Give that guy a little teabag since he likes to sit in the corner. I go for the one tap. Give him a little teabag.
Minutes remaining.
I'm gonna shoot this guy's body every time I kill him, bro. I do not care. 4 bullets. Teabag. Just to show him dominance. You gotta put your nuts on people's face sometimes just to show your dominance. And you still lose that? That's kind of embarrassing. I'm not even gonna lie. So as you can see, Paco the GOAT does it with no effort. 30 and 8. I just got 29 right now, but I'm gonna call 30 and 8 right now because this is an easy kill. 30 and 8. I mean, if that doesn't prove that this method works, okay, Bandit, bro, you do not have to rev that. If that doesn't prove that this method works, I don't know what does, bro. Seriously. 30 and 8, bro. 30 and 8. I wasn't even warmed up either. So, I mean, this method works, guys. You really need to try this out. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was kind of fun to make. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty fun to make. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment. Give me some suggestions. The only reason I even thought about making this is because you guys wanted me to. So thank you guys for the suggestion and have a good day. Peace out, guys. See you next time.